Thank you very much, Kostas. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be involved in anything Kostas is involved in, with all his positive energy. So thanks for letting me come and talk to you today. Digital identity extends beyond passwords. It's biometrics, it's multi-factor authentication, it's zero trust frameworks, blockchain-based verified credentials and tokens. With our government heading towards digital IDs, linking banking, healthcare, democratic activities, and even your Tesco's club card to an app on your phones, it's about time we got our online digital identity shipshape. So, as Kostas mentioned, I'm a keen sailor, so that's key. But I'm a technologist, I'd like to say. I started taking apart computers and usually putting them back together in the early 90s. I've studied and apprenticed in water sports and leisure management. I've seen the growth of the internet and the size of Google's monopoly grow. I've worked a lot in technology support, maintenance and management roles, and I absolutely love helping people harness the power of technology. So, digital identity means a lot more to humans than it does to computers. A truly secure digital identity should be in the individual's control, not the government or a faceless tech giant. There are 4.83 billion email users in 2025, and that's estimated to reach 5.6 billion by 2030. Every day, about 392 billion emails are sent globally, and the average person manages around 100 to 120 emails a day. Fake and duplicated accounts are believed to make up 20 to 30% of all active social media accounts. On some platforms, studies estimate as many as 1 in 4 accounts are fake. 83% of organizations experienced at least one cloud security incident in the last year, and 82% of all data breaches in 2023 involved cloud-stored data, with attackers often compromising information that included banking details or long, in-depth histories regarding people's financial circumstances. And the mother of all breaches surfaced in 2025, exposing over 16 billion usernames and passwords, all for sale online, stolen from individuals and companies around the world, including logins for Apple, Google, Facebook, government accounts, banks, and more. Full identity packs with names, addresses, date of birth, and bank details are available to buy online for as little as $10 to $50. Let's continue the fun facts, shall we? Around 93% of data breaches start with social engineering, like phishing, like someone convincing their way into your property or your computer. 45% of employees admit clicking suspicious links in emails just in case it's important. And over 1.7 million fake websites are created every month, many impersonating legitimate brands to harvest logins and credit card details. Modern phishing websites utilize SSL technology to have padlocks in the browser bar and look very, very genuine. Lots of URLs can just have a couple of letters replaced and they still look very convincing. Around 78% of people reuse passwords across multiple accounts, making one breach a gateway to all their online data. And password reuse is responsible for over 60% of all credential-based attacks worldwide. I'm sorry to be the peddler of doom and gloom. I want to empower everyone to understand what elements of security and technology they can trust. I'm pleased to hear Kostas was talking about well-being in terms of health recently. Well, I'd like to talk about well-being in terms of technology health. And I'm going to demo how to create a secure email account using a free online platform called Proton Mail, which doesn't advertise your data. And we're going to add multi-factor authentication to it. So we're going to do a live demo. Okay. I'm utilising the features of phone mirroring, so you can see what's on my phone here. And we're using a browser that doesn't sell our information. And I'd like to ask for a name, please. A first name. Kostas, give us a first name. Random, any name.
My name, Kostas.
Okay. Lana, give us a second name, please.
Julian.
Okay. Right, and who's going to give me a password? Sir, can I ask where you last went on holiday?
I was in Istanbul.
Okay, so we're going to put that uppercase, Istanbul. And did I spell that correctly? Is that two L's missed? Oh yeah, so that was meant to be an N. See, it's very easy to change those around. And a password wouldn't be secure with just one word. Phil, can you give me another word that's perhaps related to the street you grew up on or somewhere in the world you love? Not a country, though. A street name, please. And I want one other completely unrelated word. Madam, can I ask you for your favourite flower?
Roses.
Okay, so we're going to have an email account called kostas.julian with a password Istanbul Park Roses. Okay, and that might sound nonsensical, but that's kind of the idea. So, Proton Mail is a free web online platform. I'm going to choose to create an account. And we're going to choose a free account for this purpose. Okay, so here we go. Kostas.Julian. Yep, that's available. And we're going to take this password here. And paste it in. Okay. Okay, and confirm the password. Not on screen, thank you very much. Okay, oh, goodness me, I didn't think it would ask us for PayPal. But we can do that, just for the demonstration's purposes. I'm going to unlock my Bitwarden password manager. Don't think you can see my password there, can you?
Can you ask a question?
Please do, yeah.
What was your password?
Good question. Rose, Istanbul.
I'm trying to fish.
It was nearly quite effective. Okay, so the idea of this is that it is a demo, so I really put myself through it and you see what's involved. Okay?
I think you might be paying £100 for it.
Yeah, you went on the free one.
Oh, really? Let's have a look.
On the summary, on the right-hand side.
Yeah, $8.99. There we go. Thank you very much. I owe you.
That's
Okay.
so important because of fishing, not reading the text.
So we don't have to use. We don't have to pay anything. We don't have to pay £1 for additional features. We'll just say no thanks, and we'll start using Proton Mail now. The point is that there is free email available that is trustworthy and secure. Thank you for saving me £8.99 a month. So,
Is the piece of the puzzle.
yeah, so let's grab the piece of the puzzle and drop it down to there and choose next. Okay, thank you for choosing Proton Mail. So we've created an email account. I understand if I lose my recovery phase, I may permanently lose access to my account. So we'll download a PDF, which has got a way of recovering in case we forget that password. The most important method of securing my email account that I'm interested in demonstrating today is multi-factor authentication. A bit like when you create a new pay with your bank, there's absolutely no way that your bank is going to let you send information or send money to that payee until you've validated that you're doing this as yourself. So they've sent you a text message or some other method of validation, okay? So we're going to choose our display name as Kostas Julian, and we're going to continue. And we're into Proton Mail, And I'm aware that if you go into settings, account and password, let's get started. Maybe later. No. Okay, great. So settings is the cog up here. And we're going to go to all settings. There we go. And we're looking for multi-factor authentication. You can all see exactly what I can see. So two-factor authentication it's called here. It's going to be via security and privacy, I'd imagine. Here we go, two-factor authentication. And I'm going to use an authenticator app. So it's going to ask me for the password that I put in when I created. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to choose authenticate. Now it shows me a QR code. Okay? QR code is basically, it's an algorithm that I'm going to take a picture of with my authentication app. So I'm going to show you me opening the app first. And Kostas has told me that we don't have a lot of time. So there we go. I'll lock my phone so you can see it. And on my phone, I've got an app called Authy, okay, that red logo. And if I want to add an account, I just click the plus there, and it asks me to scan a QR code. Okay, so I've got to unlock my phone to do that. And we're going to go, I'm going to scan it here, it's a bit more accessible. Great, let's reconnect now. Okay, so it's taken a picture of the QR code, it's added to my MFA app called Authy, Kostas.Julian@proton.me. Okay, and now, down here, where is it? Just going to put it in alphabetical order. Kostas, look for our new MFA app. There we go. Okay, so we've got it there, and I can choose next, and it will validate and say, what is the code that changes every 30 seconds that you've currently got in your MFA app? Okay, so we're just going to put that in. 7934667. Okay, submit. It gives us a number of reset codes that we can also save somewhere. Okay, so I'm going to put them here. And close. So now, when I send someone an email, it comes from Kostas.Julian@proton.me. I could use any of your names to create a secure email account. I haven't spent any money, thanks to that nice lady in the back there. And you have a secure email account. If you don't secure your email account with something like multi-factor authentication and you just use a password, someone might compromise a website you're using with the same password and be able to get into your email and reset all the other passwords. So please, please, please use multi-factor authentication with your email accounts. You can use it with Gmail or Hotmail. The process is very similar. But the reason I've demonstrated Authy is because that's a great, free, easy-to-use, secure multi-factor authentication application that you can reset access using your email or your SIM card.
How do you spell that?
Authy, A-U-T-H-Y.
And this is for all the social media as well, double authenticator, because a lot of people have their Facebook hacked, and you can do the same thing for other social media as well, correct?
Yes, you can. But everything's linking back to your email. So if someone can get into your email and they can reset by sending a reset to your email, you've really got to have that belt and braces approach. Okay, I realise I'm running short on time.
No, you can take a couple of questions. We have 1 minute.
Thank you. Yeah.
Can you use facial recognition on that as well?
So facial recognition, a bit like fingerprint, is local device authentication. Yeah, great. So that's a way to unlock your personal devices. But in terms of securing a website on the other side of the world, if we were digitizing your face or your fingerprint, it would be very easily compromised. So that really is just your local authentication method for your device. Okay? So
Let's take one more quick question. We have some time at the end for questions.
On what basis do you trust that website that you're suggesting we should make our emails on?
Proton Mail is well known for being not advertising or selling your data. And it's not about what I trust, it's about what the world of technology enthusiasts trust. So I'm talking about a platform or a method of development called open source. So Proton Mail, DuckDuckGo, Firefox, Bitwarden, these are all based on technology professionals that are open about how they built their systems. And this method of developing and being open about how you build things is really the only thing that I would like my personal data to be in and my authentication methods to be based on.
But ultimately, you're trusting those people who are on the website.
Actually, I've put my MFA code in Authy and I've got control of that, okay? So I'm using Bitwarden as a password manager. There's the MFA app and Bitwarden as a password manager because I'm the only one with the unlock code to Bitwarden. And so all the data that's in my Bitwarden account is encrypted with my password. So the company that are offering this platform are doing it in a way that is transparent and saying, you know, we're open for you to assess how we're set up. And therefore we're providing this service. So you hold the key. And I think it's not about what I trust or what you trust. It's about doing a bit of research and investing in open source organizations to use to trust your data.
But presumably, this is not going to stop being bombarded, as I'm sure I'm not alone in this audience, every day with fake emails telling me they're going to remove all my pictures from iCloud and everything.
Yeah.
And as soon as you block one, you get the same thing, but it comes from a slightly different email address.
The challenge with email and security with email is a lot easier to address than the challenge with telephone numbers. Okay, because on a worldwide basis, email systems are secured by the same method. Components of DKIM or DMARC or SPF DNS records that professionals use to set up a secure email system. That means when that message arrives, your service thinks it's valid, it's approved. So yes, anyone can create an email account and impersonate someone. That's what I wanted to demonstrate today. It's up to you to use your judgment and your junk mail filters and stuff like that to effectively block people that are not who they say they are.
But you block one source, and then I don't know how it manages it technologically, but it knows I've blocked that source, so it sends it from a slightly different or a totally different email. But it's the same blasted message, you know, we'll close down all your iCloud photographs, whatever.
There are a number of companies out there that will remove your data from these online agencies, and that will reduce things. But an effective spam filter, and maybe don't bother unsubscribing to some of these emails, because sometimes when you're putting your email in, so just delete them and block them, the same way you would with a caller.
Actually, I use Julian's services, so he helped us a lot with this spam. So that's why we need the experts to give you the advice and all these things.
Do you want me to wrap up?
Julian,
Thank you.